Hey guys, what's up? Before we go further with live right now, with me and Mike right now, I'm testing the audio real quick. I just want to make sure this shit comes out pretty good because I've been having issues with OBS as of late with the audio. It's becoming a bitch, so I'm hoping this is going very well. Okay, God be with us today, seriously, because again, this shit's getting annoying at times, and I just want this to work. Before we go further with live right now, with me and Mike right now, I'm testing the audio real quick. Yeah, it's coming off like I'm fucking, like I'm far away. But again, this is what we're dealing with today. I hope you all understand that. Okay, we'll be back momentarily. I told you guys earlier my audio is coming off like shit. I have no control over it. It is what it is. OBS being a bitch. It looks like real soon, 2020, I'll be making that move probably to XSplit. I don't fucking know, but it looks like that's going to be probably the plan going forward, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, this is episode 318 of the Team Heel podcast here. We are live here on the YouTube channel again. I believe this is the first podcast of the new year. I think. I could be wrong on that one. I could be wrong. All right.
100% correct.
Am I really? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Mike. As you guys can tell, as always, it's me. It's the fat fuck himself. It's Steve. And I'm not alone, as you can tell. I'm here joined by the man himself, the man with the golden charm, Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, what's the word, bro?
Yeah, you know, the man with the golden charm has on the Golden Lovers t-shirt.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Golden. No. What you really need right now, bro. What you need is that what you do, the Nightmare Collective t-shirt. That's what you need right now, bro.
Oh no, bro, no. You wouldn't caught me with that on. You would not catch me with that on.
Did you hear this news? Apparently so. The AEW roster today they boarded today they boarded or something like that. The Jericho Cruise. And apparently Brandy Rhodes lost her passport, so she could not board the cruise.
Oh wow, really?
Apparently it was stolen.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro. Yeah, man, no cap, it was stolen.
Wow. So that means no Nightmare Collective next week.
The Jericho Cruise. And apparently. Okay, I'm out of shit. Fuck, I don't care. It is what it is. I have no control over it. I hopefully will fix it in the upcoming week that's coming up right now. Put it this way, I'm happy that my microphone is back. I'm happy. The issue is not the mic. It has something to do with OBS or with the Mac itself. Like, I don't know what it is, but it is what it is right now, guys. I apologize. Just bear with it. All right, as we are doing this show. Okay? All I can ask from you guys right now, just bear with it, if you will. Mike, how's your week been though? How's your week been? I know right now you're watching the game. I know right now you're wondering who's going to join. I want to believe the Titans, right? Is the Titans right now?
No, the Titans lost.
Oh, they lost. Okay, they lost. So yeah,
the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl right now.
The Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs, right? Kansas City.
Yeah. Yes.
See, I know my team. I know my teams. I know my teams. Okay, Mike. I know my teams. That's barely, right? Barely, almost. Like, yeah.
Barely, but you get the gist.
I get the gist, right? I get the cities and stuff like that. So where do I begin with me, bro? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm officially once again an iPhone user. Yeah, I'm back on that Apple wave. My first iPhone in almost 10 years, believe it or not. My first iPhone in almost 10 years. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how things play out sometimes. It really, really is. This week alone in wrestling has been insane. Been fucking insane. Past couple weeks. We're going to get into a lot of stuff, alright? A lot of things we're going to get into throughout the show. So if you guys are tuned in, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. Whatever the fuck you guys want to do, feel free to. Feel fucking free, guys. So, let's begin with what happened last night. It ain't even pro wrestling. It's in the world of UFC. UFC 246. The main event, Conor McGregor versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone, the main event at a welterweight bout. Conor McGregor is back, bro. Conor McGregor.
Back in a major way.
He's back in a major fucking way, dude. He defeated Cowboy Cerrone in 40 seconds. 40 fucking seconds it took for Cowboy Cerrone to lose the fight. That is insane, dude. That is, in my opinion, just insane as it is. Yeah. It's unheard of, dude. It's fucking unheard of.
I was seeing people on Twitter calling him a bum. I was like, Cerrone's no bum.
He's not.
Yeah. He might be old, but he's no bum.
He's not a bum. Like, you know what it is, dude? He got outclassed, dude. That's what it was. By a better fighter. Yeah. And let's be real about it. Let's assume for 1 second here if Conor would have lost. Can you imagine what would have happened if Conor would have lost that fight?
Dude, Conor, everybody would have been happy, and on top of that, people would have been
sad, miserable.
Yeah, sad. But well, that train's over. You know, might as well hop on the Masvidal train.
It's over now. And you didn't think about it. Like, yo, Conor winning, there's so many ways you can go right now for McGregor right now. You can do, obviously, the rematch of Khabib. Well, obviously, if Khabib beats Tony Ferguson, right, in Brooklyn coming up in April.
Which I'm excited for.
Me too. I'm excited for that one, too. You could even do, again, I want to believe, here's the thing about it, right? Again, it sucks because, again, people jump the gun on Jorge Masvidal, right? He's the BMF champion, but yet, at the same time, think about in that 170 division, I feel bad for Kamaru Usman. He's the guy left out in this whole shit. And again, Usman had an amazing fight with Colby Covington.
Yeah.
An amazing fight. And here he is. He's like the forgotten champion. It's like me and Jay said this a while ago. He is basically the freaking, oh my God, I had his name. Fuck. He's Larry Holmes of that division right now. He's like the Larry Holmes. Like, he's the forgotten champion. And again,
on top of that, not a lot of the fighters don't like him.
They don't like him. They don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Because, bro, his fighting style, everything about him is just no, bruh. You do not fight that guy. Hell to the fuck no, bro. You get what I'm saying?
That's the type of fighter you want to be.
Oh my God, my audio is shit.
Stop checking it. Let's just go with the show.
I can't help myself. I'm a perfectionist, but again, it is what it is. Okay.
But let's just go.
Let's get this going. I know. So to me, I'll be real about it. Okay. Does Conor need to fight again? No. He doesn't need to fight anymore. Granted, I get it. It's awesome. He's back. He had knockout wins not only at 145, but also at 155, and also now at 170. Or you could do, again, because Carter to say it too, hey, there's that other champion at 170, Kamaru Usman. I mean,
but I think Conor wouldn't want to fight him.
This guy's right there, bro. Or you can do a trilogy fight with Nate Diaz, bro.
I think nobody would want to see that neither because there's a high chance of him losing.
Bro. Or if not, you can, if you follow Floyd Mayweather, right, and if you check out his social media,
yeah,
Mayweather's saying, oh, there's a possibility that, hey, he might end up fighting him. Yeah, I don't know if you saw Floyd's Instagram, but there's a picture that he posted, right? It's him hyping up a fight in 2020. It's two pictures, right? It's him, Floyd, right, fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov, or if not, Floyd versus Conor McGregor again. Which again, it's like the sky's the limit right now.
Again. He would want Khabib to come to the boxing world.
I mean, I've seen Khabib strike. It's not really that good.
Who wants to see that? That's just the easy one. Now Floyd's just making a mockery out of things. It's like I can pick whoever I want and still be on top. You shouldn't want to do that as a fighter. If you're a fighter in the boxing world, you at least want to give some people something that they want to see, and not nothing that's just gonna fulfill your record.
I agree, Mike. I agree with that 100%, bro. 100%, I agree with that. But again, there's so many ways you can go with McGregor right now. It's not even funny. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. But the way he beat Cowboy, though, they got in the like. It's funny because Conor goes for like I think a kick or a punch, and Cowboy ducks it. Right? Cowboy ducks it. They get into a clinch, and then Conor throws shoulder, bro. A fucking shoulder, like one or two shoulders.
You do four
shoulders. Four shoulders. And again, I guarantee you now, there's going to be a lot of MMA schools right now, a lot of gyms training on that shoulder, bro. How to work with the shoulder and shit, bro. I guarantee you.
He used to do that back in the days, though.
Nah, but the thing is, though, it hasn't been, Conor done it, don't get me the fuck wrong, but it hasn't been seen, though, by other people, though. You get what I mean?
I mean, John Jones does it, but he rarely does it. But he's done it before. But like back like in the early 2000s, I would say like maybe 2004 to about 7, you could see that in UFC. But maybe late 90s, maybe like 98, 99, something like that, when Gracie was around and. Who was that? Mark Coleman, when he was around.
Randy Couture.
All those guys. Randy Couture. You saw a little bit of stuff like that.
But I was just amazed, dude. And I'll be real about it. I thought this fight was going to go at least 3 rounds, 4 rounds at least.
Yeah, I thought Conor was gonna win in like 3 rounds. I thought he was gonna, spare him a little bit, but he wanted to get in there and finish his business.
Is it me though, or did it really feel like a Conor McGregor fight at the same time?
Yeah, it felt like it. Yeah.
Because to me though, in a way, it didn't feel like a Conor McGregor fight. Like the whole week, it didn't really have that feel, like that special feel. Holy shit, Conor's fighting. You know what I mean?
Well, Conor wasn't as brash as he usually be in his post game, in his pre game, and his post game interviews, and his pre interviews, like the press conferences and stuff like that. He was mostly, I think he respected Cerrone more than other fighters, so he really didn't go like full Conor on him. He
Well,
didn't
again,
turn it
this
on him.
this was more. I felt like this was more of humble McGregor. Like, all right, he's a lot older now. He's a father, so now he really needs to like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what it came off. And again, I thought it was great. It was awesome. Good on him on
yeah,
that.
he's been in the news a lot, so him coming back acting like a full retard, excuse my verbiage on that, but coming back acting like a full crazy person, he's been in the news with like sexual assaults and assaulting an old man and all that type of stuff, coming back acting like a total fool. That's kind of bad PR. So I guess he wanted to, humble himself and, get back on the right foot with the UFC.
Absolutely, and that's another thing too. Um, but we'll see what happened. But good for Conor. Good for the UFC. They broke another record, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what's gonna go down. Now get that out of the way. All right, let's talk about some more the pro wrestling, shall we? Yeah, that wrestling talk. Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about everyone's favorite company right now, All Elite Wrestling. AEW pulled a miracle, if you will, this week. It was announced that TNT um, Time Warner Media extended the AEW deal through 2023, and a second show is confirmed. So this is per Pro Wrestling Sheet, okay? I know a lot of people don't like satin, but hey, it is what it is, okay? All Elite Wrestling and TNT announced some big news on Wednesday in regards to their current deal and a new show that's on the way. According to the press release from AEW, Warner Media had extended the deal for AEW Dynamite on TNT through 2023. In addition, the parties have agreed to launch another night of AEW action offering more of the fans' favorite wrestlers with a second show straight to series. And press release ads. That's what the press release added, basically, right? And this is what I want to believe. What's this fucker's name? Kevin Riley, right? Chief Content Officer of TNT, said this as well. When Tony Khan first shared with me his idea of starting a new wrestling league, I was impressed by his audacity to go up against a contender that has been the only game in town for 20 years, and ultimately believed that together we could bring his vision for new, authentic, gritty product to bear basically, right? The fans have spoken, and after only 3 months, we have seen AEW shake up the wrestling world, and this will only continue as we build upon this momentum. There's more, by the way. When we launched AEW over a year ago, we wanted to start a revolution that would disrupt the wrestling business, but everyone said that it would take a strong weekly television partner to make AEW real in the eyes of everyone. Above all, the fans. Tony Khan stated in the press release as well. What virtually no one realized that at the time was Kevin Riley and TNT were committed to this very same movement from day one. And their belief in us made it possible for AEW to think and act big from the start. Here we are, only 3 months into Wednesday Night Dynamite, and now we've been extended through 2023. We're now making the ultimate statement that the team of AEW and TNT is here to stay and to bring fans more of the great wrestling that the fans demanded and deserve. Here's the thing. Congratulations is in order. Don't get me the fuck wrong. Okay? Don't get me the fuck wrong. Congratulations, right? And by the way, there's more details, right, on their new deal. Okay? So per the rap, right, of Tony Maglio, who spoke to Kevin Riley on Wednesday during the Television Critics Association tour. During the conversation, Warner Media's chief content creator officer explained that the AEW show will be weekly on TNT, but not 52 weeks a year. So I'm assuming to take a week off on Christmas. They did it in December, right? So there you go. We do not yet have a weeknight for it, but obviously Dark is currently a Tuesday show on YouTube. We are taking Dark and readapting it for TNT. So, from my understanding, okay, also, not only that, but they also have an option for a fourth year.
Yeah, for 2024.
Yes. What's up, Gorilla Strong? What's up, Corbin? How y'all doing today? Again, I apologize for my audio being crap today. It's an issue with OBS, it's an issue with my Mac. I might have to probably jump on the XSplit wave coming up soon. So there's that as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay? But here's the thing, right? And I find, you know what? I listened to Jim Cornette today during my lunch break, right? At work. And it's funny, he said, like, you know, how years ago, right? WCW was the highest rated show for Turner, right? And in later years, when, you know, again, Time Warner Media wanted them gone, right? They wanted them gone, even though they were the highest rated product on their show, right? Granted, AEW, since their inception, since the beginning of them being on TNT, can't even crack 1 million viewers, right? They can't even crack 1 million viewers.
They hit 1 million the first 2
years. Yeah, the first, yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. At the beginning, they can't even crack 1 million viewers, right? They're getting, what, 900,000, 700,000, what have you, right?
Yeah, 950 and below.
Which is a low number, right? But TNT is willing to offer them their deal, extend their deal. Which makes you think, wait a minute, okay. They must be happy with it. Now, at the same time, and again, this is where I think a lot of wrestling fans don't realize this shit, too. I wonder what's going to happen the time basketball season kicks in, the playoffs. How's that going to work?
Well, it seems like they've been managing the NBA with TNT and all that type of stuff. They've been managing that okay. But once March runs around, where every single Turner broadcast network has college basketball on 7 days a week, that's when it's going to get interesting, because not only does TNT have college basketball on it, but TBS, True Network, CBS, all of that stuff has college basketball on it once March hits. So we'll see when March hits. That's the big month. It's March.
Facts. We'll see. We'll see what the move is going to be. But again, all that kicks in the plate. But again, I'm happy for them. Say what you want about them. Yeah, there's shit that we'll criticize. Like their women's division, which I think is the utter shit, in my opinion. Even though I do like Chris Statlander, I do like her. Believe it or not, I think she's pretty good. I think she's pretty cool. I enjoy their tag team division for what it's worth. I feel like they're correcting what was the Dark Order. Right? They're correcting it, or making it right again, if you will. Okay? And also, what they need to work on at the same time is try to get the talent that none of us really know. Like as far as the other people, like the fans who are tuning in and don't know who the fuck is Joey Janela, who the fuck is Darby Allin, what the fuck is a Jungle Boy, you know what I mean? Mike's love, what the fuck, bruh?
I'm looking at the game. I'm kind of mad right now, but I hear what you're saying.
they need to really, again, correct some flaws, but I feel like they're doing the right thing. They're in the right direction right now. But I'm happy for them. I'm happy for AEW in all seriousness here. Anything you want to add, Mike, to this whole AEW conversation we're talking about? Because again, there's an option for a fourth year, and it looks like as well AEW might be making profit.
Yeah, that's a great thing for them. I congratulate them as well for getting an extension, and that hopefully they can get their option. Hopefully they can nip some stuff in and progress some things and shape some things around. Their main focus of improvement should be the women's division because that is a hunk of trash right now. Is their women's division the entire thing? And we all know who is the head booker of the women, and he knows who he is. Um, but outside of that, just continue, to push people, make the right decisions. Don't take the fans advantage because right now they're eating everything that you give them, and at this point you can do no wrong to them. So continue to have them in that light, and eventually you will be able to hit those millions and all that type of stuff because y'all go up and NXT goes down. So once once you continue to progress and put on really good television because at this point it's good, but it also teeters into mediocre and okay.
Yeah,
But outside of that, just keep doing what you're doing. But just
absolutely.
improve the women. Improve the
Yeah,
women.
facts.
That's
Yeah, keep
all.
doing what you're doing. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I do believe that again, things could get better, and I hope it does. For their sake, I hope it does get better. Um, Move on. Let's move on from here. I know they got a pay-per-view coming up too. In a couple of weeks called Revolution. I do look forward to the MGM versus Cody. I look forward to Moxley versus Jericho, which I'm not even sure if it has been official. Has it been made official yet?
I don't know if it's been made official. I know on the boat they're supposed to be doing
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
packing Moxley.
yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I did enjoy Cody promo. I did enjoy it for what it's worth. That's all I can say about it too. Oh, DDP made a return on Back to the Beach.
Yeah,
Like,
he looked pretty good.
he looked pretty good. He rocked the old DDP WCW gear too. That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically it for AEW. I mean, they did that whole like what was it, fatal four way tag team to determine the number of contenders to be Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. So good stuff that I'm enjoying. I did watch NXT too. I did watch the battle. I did watch part of that battle royal at the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Bianca Belair facing Rhea Ripley at Takeover Oregon.
Yeah. Take over Portland.
That was this Sunday, next Sunday, right?
I believe no, it's in February.
Okay,
There's no
February.
takeover this month.
Yeah, but it's actually Worlds Collide this Saturday, right? Worlds Collide
Right.
on the network, right? Live on the network, or
Yeah. It's on the network.
It's not bad. And you know what's funny? I didn't even watch NXT the takeover from the UK. I didn't even watch it
That was you could have missed it. It wasn't nothing.
until the ending. I saw the little clip on their YouTube channel where
I would even say with Undisputed coming out, you could have missed that too. I don't know. I think the UK show is just not for me.
I mean, it's each their own. Like it's hit to me,
Yeah.
and I'll be real about it. I don't watch NXT UK. I don't, and I know you should. People that do, that's fine if you do. But shame if you don't. But I think honestly, dude, just not for me. It really isn't for me.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
I mean,
They got some good talent, Walter and Joe Coffey. You got Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. Even though Pete Dunne's in the U.S. version of the NXT, but outside of that, it's just not for me. It's not for me.
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm reading the comments here as well. It sounds like Sarah from the Android phone. See what's up with your sound again, Elijah. I'm having audio issues right now. So again, it's out of my control right now. It is what it is, bro.
Let's see how bad this is. I want to hear it for myself.
Okay, you can hear it for yourself. Hear it for yourself and tell me how it sounds right now, bro. I sound like shit right now.
Let me. Oh man, that does sound bad.
Told you, bro.
But it's all right. It's all right.
Hold
We'll
up.
take
Let
it.
me try something out real quick. Hold up. 1 second, all right? Mike, start talking for a little. Start talking for a little bit, all right? Talk for a little bit, all right?
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. Good night. Hope you guys have a. I guess if you guys are football fans, you're watching this playoff game, as I'm watching right now. Um, Taking a few breaks off of the wrestling and talking some football. Um, I hate the Packers a lot, being an NFC North fan, Lions fan, and yeah, hopefully everybody else is enjoying their night.
All right. Hopefully it's working now. I doubt it. I really, really do. If it doesn't work, then it is what it is. That's out of my control, guys. Sorry. It's out of my control. Again, you Mike testing it out too. Um, I know I'm coming up like shit right now. We might have to make some
It
changes.
doesn't sound that bad. Oh, let's see when you come back in,
When I
start
come back
talking.
on, you'll see. When I come back in there now, you're gonna see.
No, it's still the same, bro.
Told you, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's out of my
Yeah,
control,
let's
man.
just continue. Let's just continue.
Yeah, continue with the show, guys. You hear Ray Phoenix featuring Joey Janela this week? That's a mismatch, though, in my opinion. It's kind of like. Here's the thing. I love Janela. You guys know I have a soft spot for Janela in my heart. I'm from New Jersey. He's from Jersey. I find it funny, though, that AEW talked about their exclusivity contracts to all the talent, but yet Joey Janela is once again wrestling for GCW. Which I know he's like. I know that's his company, too, in a way, so it's fine, but it's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um. What else happened? Oh yeah, Tessa Blanchard, dude. Let's get into Tessa, shall we? I'm sure you all know
Oh
what happened with
man.
Tessa Blanchard. I'm sure you all heard what happened. Last week, before Hard to Kill, before she won the Impact World Title, she went on Twitter, talking about how women need to support other women and each other, and that's cool when they do that, right? And then when she posted that tweet, there was like a backlash. Because you would think, right, something like that, oh, women will be in support, the fellow locker room will be in support, right? Like, yeah, good for you, right? You would think that the wrestling world, the women's wrestling world would be in support for their fellow sister. You would think that. But instead, Mike, no. What happened here was the fact that it's not the case at all, bruh. Not the case at all, my man. Not the case at all. Um, it started off with Allison Kay talking about how she spat at a girl's face in Japan and called someone the N word, followed by Chelsea Green, and then it went on and it went on and went on and went on. Rebel chimed in, people from NXT UK chimed in. Um, Even the acclaimed girl, La Rosa Negra, chimed in as well, and she again told the story and stuff, right? And then uh,
It was about her.
it was about her, right? And
Yeah, it
then
was about her.
exactly, it's about her. That's what I said. Right? Is that what I said?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then obviously later on the Sunday night, she won the Impact World Title.
I don't think they should have did
And apparently they posted there's an off air video. I don't know if you saw this or not. I'm gonna play the video right now, okay?
Wait a minute, is it that guy parodying the? Oh no, the post
Yeah,
interview when she won.
yeah.
I don't believe they wanted it, but you can
People
play
are
it.
chanting, "You deserve it." There's fans chanting. Okay, so when they're chanting, "You deserve it," people think, "No, she don't." Do you hear that, Mike?
Yeah, I heard. I hear it.
Oh, they're chanting, "You deserve it." She's on the mic. She's on the stick here.
This has been my life. Sammy and Odie have been the thorn in my side, and tonight we did it.
He did it, Mike.
Nobody Nobody in this life is perfect.
Okay.
We're all human. And it doesn't matter what you say about me. It doesn't matter what you call me. I've got one of the strongest minds that I've ever known. So whenever you come for me, you come for all these people. And I am now the standard bearer of Impact Wrestling. And man or woman, pound for pound, I am one of the best in the world. And I am now your world champion.
So that was the poster, and then you would think that'd be fine, right? And then she did a statement. I guess she apologized. Apparently, there was talk that she apologized to the Rosa Negra, right?
Right.
And then on Thursday, she went on Twitter and wrote the following in quote: "Over the last week, I've been accused of calling fellow wrestler a racial slur. To read this allegation has been personally upsetting. To be clear, I absolutely did not use that word. That word is not in my vocabulary. That word is not in my heart. Racism is not in my heart. Yet, I know many people have to deal with racism in a way I will never have to. Racism is an awful part of American history, and it is equally awful that it's still part of our society today. While I did not do what was claimed, I stand ready to use my platform to support the fight against racism however I can." And you would think, okay, that was fine. She apologized, It just made it worse.
Yeah, because she didn't own up to nothing.
Here's the thing about it, okay? All that aside, Tessa's one of the best. Can we agree on that? Tessa is obviously, one of the best women wrestlers on the planet today. If not the best, one of the best. In my humble opinion.
I'm not gonna call her the best, but she's
amazing.
Top 5. She's top 5 greatest women in wrestling today.
That honestly deserve to be on a bigger platform besides Impact Wrestling.
Yes, but yes.
That being said, this does not make her look good at all. Whether it's true or not, again, it does not make her look good at all. And then, here's the thing about it too, and I said this on my review, I commend Impact. I commend them for sticking to their plan, to sticking to the game plan. They could have, again, changed their plan at the last minute, right? But they stuck to it. They stuck with it. So for that, I commend them. For that, I do. What I will say, though, at the same time, I agree with Booker T. It was the most stupidest thing that they could have done. Put that belt on her.
Yep.
To me, it is.
I 100% agree with Booker T.
Here's the thing about it, okay? It has nothing to do, you guys being sexy. No, we're not. Okay? Listen, Tessa's amazing. Don't get us wrong. But does that mean that, hey, I got the world title? Put it this way. Sexy Star was a Lucha Underground champion. How did that go for them? How did that turn out for them?
Actually, it started derailing once she won the title.
Exactly. Because now, right, here's the thing about it, too. And I'm going to be upfront with it right now. I, personally, am not a fan of intergender wrestling. I've gone to independent shows where it has happened, right? And again, I'm not one of these fans going to walk up from my seat and just leave or, no, it's there. What the fuck can I do? You know what I mean? It's just not my cup of tea. I get it. Intergender wrestling is the trend now in independent wrestling. It's a trend. It sells. It's crazy. A lot of the dorks eat it up. It's amazing, right? What this means now is that every guy that she faces, right, that she beats, is going to diminish everyone.
Yes.
Considering now, okay, the woman that beat, and Booker T made a valid point, the woman that beats her, like listen, Tessa Blanchard have no problem beating up all these women now. She had no problem. Whoever beats her should be able to beat me up or beat you up, beat any other guy up.
Right.
It's not like, okay, and here's the thing about it, okay? Yeah, you guys should be happy. That's fine, but let's be real about it, though. Do you guys see AEW putting the world title on Nyla Rose?
No.
Do you see WWE, in reality here, putting the Universal title or the WWE Championship on Becky Lynch? No. Not happening, bruh. It's not like you saw, oh my god, Kelly Klein from Ring of Honor wrestle Matt Taven for the world. No. It's no, bro. No. It's not happening. Again, Tessa Screw. What are you going to say, Mike? I'm sorry.
You can even go further back into the Attitude Era. If they didn't put the title on China, then that speaks volumes too.
What if the guy refused to face her on principle? It happens. Eli Drake refused to wrestle her a couple of months ago.
And that's what ultimately got him out the company.
Yeah. And again, Impact Wrestling right now, and I said this in my review too, they did that to get people talking, and it worked. At this point, they're trying to do anything in their power to get people talking about their company. Impact Wrestling, I'm sorry, and again, you're talking to a guy that doesn't watch Impact on a weekly basis. I don't. Okay? I just don't have time. Okay? I'm getting older. I'm about to be 30 in June, which is insane. Holy shit, I'm about to turn 30 years old. The fact that I have not been married, I don't have any kids, and I'm going into my 30s is a fucking miracle. Okay? That's besides the point. Okay? That's besides the fucking point. Okay? But I feel like Impact Wrestling is just a low-scale indie company right now. They are.
Yeah.
It's a low-scale independent company right now. And they should be thanking their lucky stars that they, by some miracle, still have Tessa Blanchard. Because I said this also in my review. Tessa is to that company now what AJ Styles was to that company many years ago. She's the franchise. She's the star.
Yep.
Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Point fucking blank. That I think, again, deserves to be in a WWE platform. Or hell, even AEW platform. For that matter.
You know what? I don't even think WWE will touch her at this point. They had bad experiences with her in the beginning. That's why they didn't sign her the first time. And I think after this, she should go to AEW and try and strengthen their division.
I think so too. I think, honestly, to me, she fits more in AEW.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right.
I think if you do take her to AEW, she needs to be the face of that company, of that women's division.
Yes.
What was supposed to be Britt Baker, which is not happening. I'm sorry.
Right. They fumbled that, and I don't know how, and I don't know why.
Yeah. That's what it needs to be, in my opinion. That's how it should work. But at the end of the day, Impact, and again, don't be surprised if she drops the belt at these set of tapings.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, in the news of Impact Wrestling, apparently they got banned from Twitch. They got banned.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Did you watch that video, by the way?
I did not, because I don't care.
But I thought it was funny.
Well,
Which is funny because
when I saw they got banned and it was because of them, I laughed out loud.
So Rob Van Dam was involved in a video, in a vignette, if you will, with his real life girlfriend Katie Forbes, who's his real life girlfriend in real life, and her real life girlfriend, whose name I don't even know, I don't even care, but that's how it's going down, right? Katie Forbes is dating Rob Van Dam, and that girl is dating Katie Forbes, basically, right? The same Katie Forbes, the same Katie Forbes that has a fan only website or account, whatever the fuck it may be.
Yeah,
fans only shit. Yeah, she has that. So good on them on that. There was a video. I guess they blurred out their breath, but they were in their thongs, and they had whipped cream and Kaputski. There you go.
Yep. Banned while I was airing.
And apparently, too, it's funny because the day that AEW signed their deal with their extension with TNT, This news came out for Impact Wrestling, which is hilarious in my eyes. It's fucking hilarious, in my opinion, if you will.
All right.
You follow what I'm saying, Mike?
Yeah, I'm following you, bro.
Good. You follow what I'm saying, bro. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Um, so there's that. Did you, by any chance, listen to the Chris Van Vliet interview with David Benoit?
Yes, and it's a must listen for anybody who hasn't.
What happened? It's a must. Say that part
I
again.
said it's a must listen to anybody who. I said it's a must listen to anybody who has not listened to it.
I agree. To me, it is. And here's the thing about it. Okay, and I watched it for what it was worth. The kid was shy to be on camera. You can tell.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He looked shy to me, bro. He just looked shy as hell. I
think he.
That's how he came off for me. He came off a little shy. He came off like at first camera shy, right? He talked about how he was, again, the whole tragedy, how he wants to be a wrestler, how he has gear already made. He already has gear made up already. How he wants to be Chris Benoit Jr., which I don't agree with, right? He wants to be the one to induct his father into the WWE Hall of Fame.
It won't happen.
I mean, who's really to say, right? Let's be real about it. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 30 years from now when Vince is dead and Triple H is, I don't know, around. It's, again, we don't know. A lot of stuff has happened. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Okay? But to me, though, again, it's worth a watch. I think if he wants to honor his father, by all means, go ahead. It's his father. He has every right. Again, his vision of his father is different from what our vision may be of his father. You get what I'm saying? So if he wants to pursue wrestling, go ahead, pursue. The kid has every right to pursue his dreams, like anyone else out there.
Yes.
He has every right to pursue his dream.
I agree that he has every right to pursue his dream. I feel like that he's a little gullible to the business and what he think can fly in the business with him, using his father, even though it's his middle name, but it was his father's name, and we know who he was and what happened, which is very unfortunate to a guy like that because he seemed to be the nicest human being up until that point.
Facts.
It's just he just saw his father in a different light. It's like I compare it to this. It's like O.J. Simpson, right? O.J. Simpson murdered his wife. We all know this, but his kids see him different.
Yeah, exactly. His kids seem different, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if he wants to wrestle, let him wrestle. Do I think, though, he should follow the name? No. I think he should be David Benoit, all right? Or Pegasus Kid Jr. Or Pegasus.
Even if he come in with his last name, he will still be treated as such as everybody else.
Bless you. Bless you, Mike. Bless you.
This is his father. Thank you. Thanks, Steve. But as such, because we don't know how people behind the scenes will treat him after seeing. I gotta sneak in. Hold up, it's coming.
Bless you, Mike.
Thank you. But we won't know. We don't know how people are gonna perceive him or how he will act behind the scenes, or how people will act behind the scenes towards him. He might get treated different because of who he is and who his father was and stuff like that. And that's unfortunate because of how good a wrestler and the legacy father in the wrestling ring and the wrestling business. So with that horrible lashing next to his last name, it's a sad circumstance.
Absolutely, it really, really is a sad circumstance. It's very unfortunate, and hopefully, again, this shit gets sorted out. Not sorted out, but again, let him pursue his dream. Just pick a different name, kid. Pick a different name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He apparently also was
yeah.
he went through also the same style of his father, which is like, nah, bruh, no, no,
He said no hit, but no flying hit,
nah.
I mean, if he has it, you never know, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Can, if he's half of what his father was, that's still good.
Can you imagine, bro? Like he comes out to that theme song, yo. Well, whatever you need, whatever. You know that the band,
Dude, I'd be happy.
you know that the actual band refused to ever perform that song because of what happened. The actual
Yeah,
the actual
yeah.
band they refused to perform that song.
But I don't know how true it is from the interview. Him saying that he was in contact with the lead singer and trying to get him to use the song. So I don't know how true
Yeah,
that is because yeah,
yeah. Also, what I've heard, and again,
it's just a sad circumstance.
it really, really is. Again, the kid has every right. And again, I hate being repetitive with this shit. The kid has all rights to pursue his dream, find his happiness. He has that right. Whether it's in WWE, whether it's in New Japan, or whether it's in AEW, doesn't really matter. The kid has that right. So let him rock. Let him shine. Just pick a different name, bruh. Pick a fucking different name. Um. Also, let's move on here. Let's move on from this, okay? Let's talk about Ring of Honor. Marty Scurll has re-signed with Ring of Honor. Not only that, but he is now also the head booker of Ring of Honor. They threw apparently it's the most lucrative contract in the history of Ring of Honor. He'll be making WWE main roster money with Ring of Honor right now.
Yeah,
Also, with this new deal, he is allowed to work with other promotions, including obviously NWA. So there's that. Now,
right.
here's what I'm wondering too. You got to keep this in mind too. You know, there's been talks of AEW in New Japan, and I don't think it's gonna happen though because Ring of Honor has announced that for the WrestleMania weekend show, there's a lot of New Japan talent that's gonna be on that show. Switchblade Jay White,
Right.
who I will say right now, coming out of Wrestle Kingdom 14, he grew on me. He grew on me. You also have. I will not call him. I will no longer call him Fuckboy Jay White going forward. Just say that right now. I can't speak for Chase, but it is what it is. Okay. They also have Taji Ishimori. Not Taji Ishimori. They have Taji Ishimori, aka the Bone Soldier. They have also Kenta being advertised for the show as well. So a lot of New Japan influence as well. So it makes you think that hey, there's a lock in there, and also the fact that at hard times is going to be Nick Aldis versus Flip Gordon. So there's that too. So I don't be surprised if we see a working relationship between New Japan, NWA, and Ring of Honor. It's possible, Mike. It's possible. What do you think, bro?
Well, I think that was probably the pitching point. Marty Scurll, if he got that job, he said, "I want to see if I can, bridge the gap between these two companies." And if he can, kudos to him. He'll probably be one of the smartest dudes to do that. But hey, we'll see.
You know what, bro? Good for him, bro. Good for him. Good for him on that one. If he managed to get that done, bro, good for him, dude. Now, at the same time, would I have given him the key to the company? No. I would have not. That's just me, of course, but hey. Ring of Honor at this point are going to try to do whatever they got to do. And so be it. So be fucking it. Moving along here, because again, we'll try to get rapid fire before we wrap this up. Did you see the clip that the IWC went insane for Triple H?
Yeah, and it's tough, man. The people are so sensitive.
Facts, bro. Facts. Facts, Mike.
People, like Triple H just said nothing stupid. Like, come on, man.
In case you guys
Like
don't know,
the fact that I,
Triple H did an interview with Sportskeeda last week, and in the interview, he talked about concussions and health and stuff like that, and he mentioned about Paige and Edge and Daniel Bryan and how Bryan had to go through all this testing to come back and how all that stuff, right? And then he talked about how, again, people like Edge and Paige, who are out with injuries, what have you, again, could come back if they get cleared or not, but at the same time, they want them to have family, have kids. And then Triple H referenced something about Paige having a kid that she knows of. And the entire community lost their shit. How dare you, Triple H? It's fucked up of you for saying that. I know he was joking. Yeah, I know he was joking.
I wonder if half these people even knows what he means.
Yeah, exactly. Put it this way, right? How many times on April Fool have we heard women say, "I'm pregnant, but April Fools"?
Right.
It happens. It's a joke. And the internet lost their shit. Because of course they fucking do.
Bunch of dummies. Bunch of dummies.
Yeah. Yeah. See what I did there, Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact that Triple H even had to make an apology tweet, which I saw as soon as he tweeted it, I instantly got angry. I was like, man, these people, they made a dude from DX apologize.
You made the CEO apologize, bro. God damn it.
Yeah, but you know, before he was that, he's a member of the most kiddish, sophomoric, antic group of all time. They made him apologize. If they make that type of guy apologize, the world is done.
Facts. Facts, bro. Indeed it is, bro.
I'm just so disappointed.
I think
I'm so disappointed.
I get you, bro. I get you. But anyway, Mike, next week is the Royal Rumble. Too early for predictions, too early. I'll probably be doing that sometime in the upcoming week. So there's that. If I can get this shit sorted out by next with the audience and stuff like that, we might end up doing a reaction video to the Royal Rumble matches like we did last year. Fingers crossed, Mike.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Fingers crossed. If not, I'll do it on Instagram. Probably on the gram. I don't know yet.
Was doing a multi live.
I don't know. You have to check this out. I have to fix the audio issue on the computer. What the fuck's going on? Why is this happening right now? It's not normal. By no means at all. This is not normal at all. But we'll see. I feel like we're missing something. We didn't cover it. John Morrison returned on Friday. Beat Big E. Big deal. No big deal there. Kofi Kingston now has blonde dreads. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Oh, welcome to the club. I mean, every dude that got dreads got some blonde highlights in them.
Yeah, blonde highlights. That's fine. What else happened here? Oh yeah, R-Truth and Brock, dude. I love that segment from Monday. I think arguably the best thing on the show. Seeing R-Truth and Brock Lesnar in the ring, dude, and Brock just holding in the laughter. Like, you know, he wanted to break out in tears laughing.
He burst out in laughter. He did let go.
But you know that there's a level of laughter. Like, you're laughing, yeah, but then holding in the laugh where you start tearing up. You know what I mean? He
did turn bright red though.
Yeah. Like, bro, bless Art. Like, seriously, dude, bless R-Truth, bro. Bless him. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, then I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
Yeah, it's also his birthday today too.
Happy birthday, R-Truth, bro. Hopefully his childhood idol John Cena wins the Royal Rumble. Just kidding.
He might want that, but not everybody else.
I know, right? I know. What? Let's see. Did we cover everything? Did we need to cover here on this week's show? Let's see here. Let me go on the dirt sheet site real quick, because you never know, Mike. You just never know. Right? Let's see here what's popping in the news right now, bruh. Come on, Big Mike. Allison K responded to the rumors. Let's see here. Apparently, Jazzy Gabbard is leaving NXT UK.
Has she even made it on TV?
I guess for them, I guess.
I don't know. I haven't even seen anything on their Twitter about her, so I don't even know if she's even made it onto TV.
Yeah.
Because I would have heard something, you know. That's one person that, you know, AEW can pick up. She can help.
Apparently, Jonathan Gresham will be head of Women of Honor.
Good for him.
Good for him, yeah, absolutely. Allison K revealed that Tessa Blanchard is trying to dig up dirt on her. You lie, scheme, and prove you haven't changed.
I did see that. I saw the screenshot she tweeted. It's very skin deep.
Just called me to ask for your number. She wants to talk to you. Apparently, Tessa is trying to dig up dirt on you. Of course, she is. That doesn't surprise me at all. Claro, because she was exposed, so now she's like a fucking comic book villain who wants revenge. Okay, so here, I guess I want to believe this is Marty Bell.
Okay, talking to.
So this is. I said what I said. I said what I had to say. So I'd love to move on, but I just got several messages about Tessa Blanchard trying to spread lies. Unfortunately for you, I built my 11-year reputation on being respectful instead of owning up to your mistakes. You lie, scheme, you prove you haven't changed. And there's more tweets, by the way, bro. There's more tweets, by the way. This is one reason people don't speak up. It's also one of the reasons I felt I needed to be the one to do so. I have thick skin, so there's no dirt on me. I have a large platform and amateur colleagues who vouch for me. I'll gladly absorb this front line of idiocy to shield my friend. So apparently this is screenshots, right? And apparently, hey, are you close with Allison? Yeah, what's up? I got this DM, right? I think Tessa's trying to shop stuff to take her down. Okay, I'm trying to convince an Impact employee to talk to you about Allison. Apparently, she was a huge bully in TNA. He won't talk to me because the link we would apparent. But he is thinking of talking to someone else. Would you be interested? I want to believe she's talking to Marty Bell here.
Yeah, but Marty Bell, well, she has a contact still in Impact.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how this is.
Because they're both in NWA.
I know, but still, again, they can take bookings and stuff. I want to believe Tessa can take bookings too and shit. So there's that. But there you go, man. Anything that ain't covered like that should cover before we wrap this up, bro.
I think we hit everything.
You sure? Nothing with Brian.
Nothing with Brian. I mean, the only thing we probably haven't talked about is Royal Rumble stuff. So
yeah, it's probably next week. We'll see what happens. All right. We're gonna wrap it up.
Doing predictions Monday.
We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Follow Big Mike. Where, Mike?
At Big Mike 1995-19 on Twitter.
All right, y'all. And with that being said, guys, this has been the Team Heel Podcast, guys. Play the music right now, guys.
I might blame you some man.